Welcome back to another on-base baseball video. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I am the designer and creator of On Base. In this video, we're going to continue our Braves instant replay. This is replaying every first series of the 2022 season using projected roster sheet sets. This game is going to be Pittsburgh at Atlanta. This was played on June the 9th. I'm recording on June 10th. The actual game the Braves won, it was played last night, and it was a 3-1 score. So Max Fried will be going for the Braves. He neutralized the Pirates offense. He did give up a solo home run to Sawinski, the rookie, but made his way through the lineup for 6 innings, and the bullpen came in and shut down the Pirates for the rest of the game. We'll see how this plays out on the tabletop. The Pirates have an average team, I would say. You know, most of their hitters are going to be hitting out of this third column. The Braves have a very heavy top of the lineup. Acuna now over 30 batting runs, so he moves from this second column to the first column for hitters. And they'll be opposed by JT Brubaker. Let's go through the lineups. It's going to be Brian Hayes at third, Brian Reynolds in center, Vogelbach is DHing Chavis at first, Diego Castillo at short, Sawinski in right, Yu Chang is the second baseman, Heineman is catching, and another rookie, Swaggerty, is in left field. It'll be JT Brubaker on the mound for the Pirates. He's got a 449 FIP. He can go 21 batters before needing to drop down. He's obviously going to be in this third column, so once he reaches his limit, not sure we're going to want to pitch him out of this last column. We'll see. For the Braves, it's going to be Acuna in right, Swanson at short, Riley hitting third, playing third, Olson hitting fourth, playing first, d'Arnaud is catching, Albies is hitting sixth in this game, playing second, Ozuna is the DH, Duvall, who's been playing better, he's gone from, I want to say it's minus 12 or so to minus 7, so it doesn't look better, but it is getting better. And Michael Harris actually playing a little bit better as well. He has moved from minus 5 to minus 4. So it's kind of cool to watch their progression through the season. So everybody's growing just a little bit. Dansby almost into the second column here. Riley, Olson are holding steady. d'Arnaud about the same. Albies is slipping a little. Ozuna about the same. Duvall and Harris are playing a little bit better. It's going to be Max Fried on the mound. He's got a 309 FIP. He can go 27 batters. So I guess theoretically, if he throws a no-hitter, perfect game, I guess, and he would be able to make it through the game without dropping down. He's going to be in this first column. So he is definitely turning it on after several good starts now. Okay, this is the Pirates at the Braves, and again, this was played on June 9th in Atlanta. So we have our game engine chart. This is our modern game engine chart. Same chart we've been using through the whole Braves instant replay that I've been doing. And let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be Hayes, Reynolds, and Vogelbach against Maxwell Fried. That's a 2-3, 2-3 to an 8 is going to be a ground out with an error check. So that's a grounder to Dansby, who handles it. And he makes the play. He goes up the middle. He turns and throws to first and gets Hayes by half a step, who is extremely fast. It's not showing here, but a very fast runner. There's a 4-6 to Reynolds. A 4-6 is going to be a double play or a strikeout. Reynolds is a 12, and so that's going to be strikeout number 1 for Max Fried. 2 down in the inning, and the big man, Vogelbach, to the plate, big left-hander. He has a 7 batting runs, a 4-6 to a 7, same result, and that's going to be back-to-back Ks for Max Fried as he ends the first inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and we head to the bottom of the first. It'll be Acuna, Swanson, and Riley against Brubaker. It's a 1-3. A 1-3 to a 31 is going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. So stung, but hit right at Chang, and he handles it for out number 1. It's a 1-5 to Swanson, who is a 9. That's going to be a base knock. So Swanson through the right side for a single, and he's at first base. Let's go and try to steal with Dansby. 1 to 6 is going to be safe. 7, 8, or 9, he is out, and he is thrown out. Trying to steal second. So that's going to be out number 2. 2 down, and Austin Riley to the plate. There's a 4-5 to a 2-6. 4-5 to a 2-6 is going to be another single. This time down the right field line, just past the first baseman. Not great speed for Riley, so he holds it first, and it'll be Matty Olson. Here's a 3-3. A 3-3 to a 32 is going to be a double, and so Matt Olson to the gap in right center. And that's going to send Riley to third. Let's go ahead and try to score. Riley from first with 2 down. And a 1 to 5, he's going to be safe on the D9. 6 through 9, he will be out. And he's going to be safe at the plate. So Olson with the RBI double. And the Braves take a 1-0 lead. Travis d'Arnaud to the plate with a runner at scoring position and 2 outs. Here's a 5-6. 5-6 to a 0 will be a strikeout. But the Braves do get 1. And they take a 1-0 lead over Pittsburgh. Top of the second now, it's going to be Chavis, Castillo, and Suwinski against Maxwell Fried. There's a 3-4. 3-4 to a 3 is going to be a double. So first hit of the game there for Pittsburgh as he doubles to left field over the left fielder Duvall's head. He's standing at second now, Chavis is, and Castillo is at the plate. He's a -11 batting runs. Here's a 1-2. A 1-2 is going to be a ground out with a runner advance, so this is a grounder to second base. He would have advanced anyway. That's out number 1, and the runner moves over on the fielder's choice. Runner at third base with 1 out, and Suwinski to the plate. A 1-6 is going to be a fly ball. That's a fly ball to right center field. On his horse is Acuna, and he gets there in the gap, but he's pretty deep, and so the runner is going to score on the fly out with an advance. So he scores on an F9. That's going to be a sacrifice fly, and out number 2, and that ties that ties our ball game at 1 apiece. Yu Chang is up, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's a 2-2. 2-2 to Chang. He is a -5, and that'll be a double or a triple. The D9 is a 1, so that's going to be a double. So getting 2 freed here in the second inning are the Pirates, and Heineman steps in. He's also a -5. There's a 2-4. 2-4 to a -5 will be a double play or a strikeout. With a runner at second and 2 outs, it's definitely going to be a K. So that is strikeout number 3 for Max Fried, who limits the damage to 1 run. But the Pirates do get 1 run on 2 hits. They strand 1 at second base, and we head to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be the bottom of the order for the Braves: Albies, Ozuna, Duvall against JT Brubaker. It's a 1-4. 1-4 to Albies. Off the pitcher's column is going to be a double. So Albies tattoos that one to right center field. It gets almost to the wall, but Albies' speed, no problem getting into second base. So Albies at second base, Ozuna up with a runner in scoring position. Here's a 3-4. 3-4 to a 0 will be a double. And so back-to-back doubles as he goes also into the right center field gap, opposite field. And that's going to be an RBI for Ozuna. 2-1 is our score now as the Braves take the lead in the bottom of the second inning. Brings up Adam Duvall. A 2-3 to Duvall, who is a -7, is going to be a ground out with an error check. The ground ball is to the second baseman, and the second baseman Chang handles it. That's going to be out number 1. It does move the runner over to third base. So a runner at third with 1 out, and Michael Harris is second up. Here's a 1-5. 1-5 to a -4 will be a base knock. So Harris comes through with the RBI single, and that puts the Braves up 3-1. And we head to the top of the order now. Turn it back over to Acuna. Acuna grounded out to second in his first at bat. Here's a 3-4, and this is big trouble. Oh, actually, it's not. It's going to be a fly ball to down the left field line that the left fielder Swaggerty comes in hard on. That's going to be 2. And coming in hard to the line, he makes the catch, and that's going to be out number 2. Harris will stay at second base. Let's go ahead and try to steal second with Harris. If we fail, we still have the heart of the lineup for the Braves coming up in the next inning. He is a 6 on his speed, so 1 to 6, he's safe. And they get him at second base. Caught stealing for out number 3. Like I said, we have Swanson, Riley, and Olson coming up. It's worth the shot. And the Braves do get 2 in that inning to take a 3-1 lead. So 3-1 Braves as we head to the top of the third. It's Swaggerty, the 9-hitter, and then back to the top with Hayes and Reynolds. It's a 2-4. 2-4 to a -4 is a double play or strikeout. That's strikeout looking for Max Fried. Drops a curveball on him. And we head to the top of the order, a 5-6. 5-6 is going to be a strikeout right off of Max's column. So he gets Hayes swinging through a slider. And another 5-6. Again, he strikes out the side here. And very impressive. Very impressive third inning for Max Fried as he strikes out the side. So we head to the bottom of the third inning, 3-1 Braves. It's going to be Swanson, Riley, and Olson against Brubaker. A 1-5 to a 9. 1-5 to a 9 is going to be a base knock. So 2 singles in the game for Dansby Swanson. We'll cool his jets. Let's see what Riley can do. Here's a 3-4. 3-4 to a 26. That's going to be a chance here for a home run. If the D9 is an 8 or 9, then that is going to be a strikeout. Otherwise, it's a home run. We have a 5, and that's going to be a 2-run dinger for Austin Riley. So big power from the big third baseman, and they put 2 more on the board. It's now 5-1 Atlanta over Pittsburgh. Matt Olson up now. There's a 3-4 to Olson. A 3-4 is going to be a flyout, and this one is hit deep into the left center field gap, but Swaggerty is able to run it down for out number 1. So 1 out, nobody on, and Travis d'Arnaud to the plate. Here's a fly ball to deep left field. Swaggerty is there again near the line, and he makes the catch, and Albies is now up. He doubled and scored in his last at bat, but he's not going to do so here. A 5-6 to a 6 is going to be a strikeout, and he is looking and goes down. So 2 more runs for the Braves in the bottom of the third, makes the score 5-1, and we are headed to the top of the fourth. It'll be Vogelbach, Chavis, and Castillo for the Pirates. Here's a 3-4 to a 7. 3-4 to a 7 is going to be a double. So Vogelbach reaches out, pulls one down the line in right field. Hustling into second base, he slides in safely, and that's going to bring up Chavis. Chavis doubled and scored in his last at bat. This time, not such luck. He will ground out to the third baseman. To the third baseman Riley, who had to dive to his right. He spins around. He makes the throw to first. On the hop, no chance to get the runner going to third. But they do get the out at first base, and so it's going to be 1 down, and Vogelbach moves up to third. This is Castillo, the shortstop. This is going to be a fly ball down the left field line. Duvall coming in hard to the line, but he's pretty deep, and he does make the catch at the line. That's out number 2. It's going to score the run from third on a deep sacrifice fly, and that is the second run of the game for Pittsburgh. It's now 5-2 as we have 2 outs in the top of the fourth inning. Swinsky to the plate. Swinsky had a sac fly in his last at bat. This is a 5-6. A 5-6 is coming off of Fried's column here, and that's going to be strikeout number 3, 5, 7. for Max Fried, but Pittsburgh does get another run. It's 5-2, and we're headed to the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Ozuna, Duvall, and Harris for the Braves. That's a 5-6 to a 0 is going to be a strikeout. So Brubaker with a K. That's number 3 on the day for him, and brings up Adam Duvall. Duvall is a 2-2 to a Duvall, 2-2 to a Duvall to Adam Duvall, and he is a -7. So that's going to be a single or a triple if the D9 is a 9. It's a 2, so that's going to be a base knock for Adam Duvall, as he is standing at first base with Michael Harris coming to the plate. 1 out and a runner at first. Harris is 1 for 1. He did get caught stealing, but he does have an RBI. A 2-6 to a -4. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop. So we're going to assume that out at second base. So we go 6-4 on that put out. And then let's roll against Harris's speed. And he's going to beat it out at first. So it's a 6-4 fielder's choice. And Harris is at first base with Acuna up. Acuna is 0 for 2. There's a 5-6. 5-6 to a 31 is going to be a walk. And so Acuna trots down to first, and runners now at first and second for the Braves as Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 2 for 2 on the day. There's a 2-4, and that's not going to produce any sort of hit. With 2 outs, that's going to be, this should be the second out. That's going to be a strikeout. So Brubaker with 2 on and 2 out gets Dansby swinging, and that's going to be no runs for the Braves in the bottom of the fourth. Still 5-2 as we head to the top of the fifth inning. Braves ahead. Max Fried doing well. He's only at 15 batters, so no, he's probably going to get into the 7th or so at this pace. But we'll see what happens. It's Chang, Heineman, and Swaggerty, the bottom third of the order, coming up for Pittsburgh. There's a 1-2 to Chang. That's going to be a ground out to the right back to the pitcher. Gold Glover Max Fried, no problem, over to first, and Olson squeezes it for the out. Brings up Heineman. Heineman struck out in his last at bat. It's a 1-5. A 1-5 to a -5 is a single. So the catcher with a base knock right up the middle. And it's going to be Swaggerty, the young left fielder. That's a 1-3 to a -4. 1-3 is going to be a ground out. That's a grounder to Dansby, so we're going to assume that out at second base. So we're going to go 6-4 on the put out. We'll roll against Swaggerty's speed, and he beats it out at first, so it's going to go 6-4 on the put out. This is out number 2. So 2 down, runner at first base, and we're back to the top of the order with Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's a 5-6. A 5-6 is going to be a strikeout off of Max Fried's card, and he gets Hayes looking, and that's going to end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on for Pittsburgh, and our score is 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be Riley, Olson, and d'Arnaud. 18, 19, 20. So Brubaker, this is his last inning here. A 1-6 is going to be a fly ball to left center field, and the left fielder Swaggerty is there for the play, and that'll be out number 1. Matty Olson, here's a 1-2. This is going to be a ground out to the second baseman. Chang is there, and he makes the play over to first, and that'll be out number 2. So 2 quick outs for the Braves here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Travis d'Arnaud. He's struck out and flied out, and he's going to add a ground out to that as he hits it right back to the pitcher, Brubaker. Brubaker, no problem, as he underhands it to the first baseman, and shouldn't be any runs. No runs on no hits, so 1-2-3 inning for Brubaker in his final inning. He goes 5. Not going to take a chance of letting him pitch out of this last column, so that's going to be a pitcher change we need to make. Maxwell Fried doing pretty well. He is at 19 batters. He can go 27. He'll be facing off against the heart of the order. It'll be Reynolds, Vogelbach, and Chavis for Pittsburgh. There's a 2-5 to a 12. 2-5, 2A12 is going to be a fly out with an error check. So that's a fly ball to center field. The center fielder is Harris, who is an excellent fielder. And that's going to be a fly out for out number 1. Brings up Daniel Vogelbach, the left-handed DH in this game. He's a 7. That's going to be a 2-5. 2-5 to a 7. It is also a fly out with an error check. And this will be to the right fielder. This is Acuna. Acuna, no problem, as he makes the out for out number 2. Chavis now up. Chavis is 1 for 2 with a double. He's going to ground out here, and that's right to Riley at third base, who picks it, gets it over to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Maxwell Fried. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It will be Albies, Ozuna, and Duvall against someone. So let's go to the bullpen and bring in someone for the Pirates. The new pitcher is going to be Chris Stratton, a right-hander for Pittsburgh. He's got a 3.45 FIP. He can go 6 batters. So let's see if he can try to squeeze out a couple of innings here. We'll have to see. He is going to be facing off against Albies, Ozuna, and Duvall. There's a 1-3 to Albies. That will be a ground out to the shortstop. That's out number 1, as the shortstop Castillo makes the play. And Ozuna, the DH in this game, is 1 for 2. There's a 3-3. A 3-3 is going to be a single. Stratton is pitching out of this first column. And so that's going to be a base knock for Ozuna. Normally, a 3-3 would have been a home run. So you can see that the better pitcher has kept it from being a home run. But that's going to be a single for Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 on the, or 2 for 3, sorry, on the day. Duvall, who got a hit in his last at bat, is up. It's a 1-4 to a -7. 1-4 to a -7 is going to be a walk or hit by pitch. So Stratton walks Duvall, and that puts runners at first and second with 1 out. Michael Harris at second up now. It's a 6-6 to a -4. That's going to be a long single, so that's going to turn into a hustle double for Harris as he hits it down the left field line. And coming right out of the box, he makes it to second base. We will stop Harris. Harris is going to stop at second. We're going to stop Duvall at third as he gets to third on the double. And that's going to bring up Acuna. Acuna is 0 for 2. Feels like he's due, though. So he's got 2 in scoring position with 1 out. That's going to be a 1-5. 1-5 is going to be a ground out. That's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Pitcher looks back the runner, Duvall, at third, and then makes the play over to first. That's going to be 2 outs. So 2 down now with 2 in scoring position for Dansby Swanson. That's a 2-3. That's a ground out. 2-3 is going to be a ground out with an error check. So let's check the error on the shortstop. Castillo makes the play with no issues. That's going to be 6-3 on the putout, and that extinguishes the Braves' threat. But they do get 1, so it is now 6-2 as we head to the top of the 7th inning. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Fried still going strong here, and he'll be facing off against Castillo, Sawinski, and Chang. Castillo, Sawinski, and Chang. It's going to be a 4-4 to Castillo, who is a -11. So 4-4 to a -11 is going to be a single, a long single. Castillo has a 5 speed, so he's going to stay at first base. Sawinski, the right fielder, is 0 for 2. He does have a sac fly. A 5-6 is going to be off of Fried's side here. That's going to be a strikeout. And numerous strikeouts now for Max Fried. Here's a 1-3 to Chang, who is a -5. That's going to be a ground out to Dansby. And with 1 out, we're going to start the double play. So we're going to assume it at second at 6-4, and then we'll roll against Chang's 5 speed. He is out as they roll him up 6-4-3, and that's going to be out number 2, out number 3, and down go the Pirates as Fried gets the ground ball that he needs. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on for the Pirates. It is, we need a new pitcher for Pittsburgh. Stratton can go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we can let him keep going. I usually don't pull them or make them go down unless we get past, if they start the inning past their number. That's usually when I do it. He actually got to his limit. And he's going to get to his limit too. So let's just go ahead and keep going with Stratton. And we'll try to get a couple of innings out of him. Even if he falls down to column number 2. So it's not that big a deal. He'll be facing off against Riley, Olson, and Darno. Riley, here's a 3-4 to a 2-6. A 2-6 is going to be a strikeout off of the pitcher column. So he gets Riley looking. So that's the importance of him dropping down or not, right? So there's a 4-6 to a 32. 4-6 to a 32 is going to be a strikeout right off of the batter. And that's going to be another strikeout looking. Stratton's got it working with 2 strikeouts in a row. And here's another 4-6, this time to a 0. And same thing here. That's going to be 3 strikeouts, all looking in the 7th inning. So the Braves go down 1-2-3. It's going to be Max Fried against the bottom of the order, Heineman, Swaggerty, and then back to the top with Ke'Bryan Hayes. It's a 6-6. 6-6 to a -5 is going to be a base knock. And not just a base hit, but this one is down the right field line. And Acuna must have been shading a little bit to left field as Heineman, the catcher, gets in with a hustle double as he slides in safely. Took Acuna a while to get to the ball. Runner at second base now with Swaggerty up. Swaggerty is 0 for 2. We're going to make that 0 for 3, but he does advance the runner as he hits a little tapper over the mound that Swanson has to come in hard on, and he gets over to first. So that's going to be out number 1, but the runner does advance on the fielder's choice. So we got a runner at third base now. RBI opportunity for Ke'Bryan Hayes, and he is 0 for 3 on the day. Here's a 4-4 to Hayes, who's an 8. Batting runs. This is going to be a base knock, so he gets a hit straight up the middle. And that's going to be an RBI single for the young third baseman as the catcher Heineman comes in from second base. So the score is now 4-5-6-3. Game tightening up just a little bit here in the 8th inning. We have 1 out and 1 on, and it's going to be Reynolds to the plate. A 3-5 to a 12. 3-5 to a 12 is going to be a strikeout. So Max Fried again gets another K. That's going to be out number 2. And Vogelbach, the left-handed DH, he has a 7, a 2-6 to a 7. It's going to be a strikeout right off of Max's card. And that is going to shut down the Pirates. But they do get 1 in the 8th, and it's going to be, so Fried has officially passed his limit here is 27, 28, 29, 30. So he would have to drop down. Let's see how things go. He's taking a 6-3 lead into the bottom of the 8th inning. We're going to get a, let's go ahead and just stick with Stratton. He's been pitching well. He is going to drop down into this column here, but let's see if he can take care of the bottom of the order. It's going to be Albies, Ozuna, and Duvall just to save us a pitching change. Here's a 2-5 to a 6. 2-5 to a 6 is a fly out with an error check. Fly ball to left field. Excuse me. And the left fielder Swaggerty is there. He squeezes it for the out. Had to run a long way, but he got it. And it's going to be Ozuna to the plate. Ozuna 2 for 3 with 2 runs and an RBI. Sort of robbed of a home run last time by the pitcher, being as good as he was. Here's a 1-3. 1-3 is going to be a grounder right to the shortstop. Shortstop makes a play over first. And Ozuna now 2 for 4 in the game. Adam Duvall is 1 for 2. He's got a walk and a single. Here's a 1-1. 1-1 is going to be a strikeout off of the pitcher's side as Stratton Sorry, that should be it backwards. Okay. And Stratton gets him looking. For out number 3, 1, 2, 3 go the Braves. Stratton coming in and providing a lot of relief for Pittsburgh. And he goes down 2 now. Stratton coming in and bringing a lot of relief for Pittsburgh. They got 5 from Brubaker, who did give up 5 runs in the 5 innings. But Stratton has come in and pitched 3 innings, giving up only 1 run to the Braves, keeping the Pirates in the game as they are trying to claw back into it against Max Fried. We've got short leash for Fried because we have Jansen in the wings. But we're going to throw him out there. Snicker going to try to give him the complete game. He'll be facing off against Chavis, Castillo, and Suwinski. He's going to have to come out of this column here as he is dropping down after 30 batters. There's a 2-6, 2-6 to a 3. That's going to be a ground out to the first baseman Olson, his first action of the day, and that'll be out number 1. There's a 1-4 to a -11. 1-4 to a -11 is going to be a walk. So Fried issues the walk. That's actually his first walk of the day, if you can believe it, with 1 out in the 9th. And let's see if he can roll up that double play that he needs. It's a 4-5 to a 2. 4-5 to a 2 is going to be a fly ball. That is to straightaway left field. Duvall is there to put it away. No advance from the runner. And 2 down, a runner at first base, and Yu Chang to the plate. There's a 1-3. A 1-3 is going to be a ground out. That is to Dansby Swanson. Swanson with the easy throw over to first, and down go the Pirates in this one. With a final score of 6-3, the Braves put away the Pirates. Maxwell Fried, a complete game win. Brubaker takes the loss in this one. Stratton comes in and performs very well. So he's got 3 innings here. And a well-pitched ball game, well-played ball game. Some big hits, timely home runs, and doubles from the Braves. Also, some run scoring. Sacrifice flies, a little bit of a small ball with Pittsburgh, but they have too little to handle the Braves in this one. Let me go through and get the totals, and I'll be right back with those. Okay, we're back with our totals, and it's going to be for Pittsburgh 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. For Atlanta, 6 runs on 11 hits and no errors. So clean ball game, well-pitched ball game, only 3 pitchers used in the entire game. Max Fried goes the distance, 9 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs. Only 1 walk against 11 strikeouts. For Brubaker, he takes the loss. He goes 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 1 walk and 4 Ks. Stratton comes in and pitches 3 innings, only giving up 2 hits and 1 run. He did strike out 4. Fried is going to take home the player of the game. Notables for Pittsburgh. Smattering of hits, 2 for 3 for the catcher Heineman. He did score a run. RBI, sac fly for Castillo and Suwinski. But not much else happening. There was an RBI single from Ke'Bryan Hayes in his last at bat as well. For the Braves, Swanson goes 2 for 4. So does Riley, who had a 2-run homer in the second, third inning. And he had a couple of RBIs on that home run. Olson with an RBI double. Albies, not contributing a lot in terms of RBIs, but he did score a run. Ozuna had a good game, 2 for 4. Scored 2 runs and had an RBI double in the second inning as he knocked in Albies. And then the young man, Michael Harris II, with 2 hits, 2 RBIs in 3 at-bats. He also got on base all 3 times as he legged out a ground ball in the first, second, third, fourth inning. So, really good, well-pitched ball game. Even though there was some scoring, moved really quickly. This is our 2022 Braves Instant Replay. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Just click on that subscribe button. If you click the bell icon, then you'll be notified every time I post new videos, which is typically, several a week. So you can be assured of pretty fresh content. It's not getting stale around here. If you like this video, just an easy way to support my channel, to support On Base Baseball, is to just click on that like button. It doesn't seem like much, but it actually helps a lot, and the more likes these videos get, the better it does. More people see On Base, and more people get to be exposed to the game. So I appreciate everyone who has done that so far, and maybe it gets a little tedious on each one to just click like, but it's so easy to just help the channel and to help this game get out in front of more people, which I would hope that it does that. And hopefully this draws a little bit of interest from younger fans as well. All right, this is Pittsburgh at Atlanta. The real game, like I said, was 3-1. This game is 6-3 in favor of Atlanta. The real Braves are on an 8-game winning streak, so they are slowly but surely catching the Mets and not really distancing themselves from the Phillies, as the Phillies have gotten hot here lately as well. This is game number 58 on the season, and so we'll keep playing through these as they go along. I'm pretty sure they're playing an entire 4-game set. I can't imagine they're not playing 4 games against Pittsburgh. So let me check the schedule here. They do have 4 with Pittsburgh. The next game in this series, this Braves Instant Replay, will be at Washington. The Braves will be going into the nation's capital on Monday, and probably be playing that game out on Tuesday. So that will be the next installment in this series. I'm working on another game that I'm tentatively calling Dog Days Baseball, and should be a fun one. Kind of an interesting card flip to a dice roll kind of game. There's a lot of different outcomes in the game, so should be very interesting. I played my first 2 games, and one game had 22 runs, so gotta rein in the scoring a little bit, even though it was against the Rockies. It's not really taking into account the ballpark, so a little too hot on the offense, so got to work on that and see if we can get that back into a normal scoring range, even for today's game. But I'll be, as I work that out, I'll be sharing more of that one. And then there's also Yaya Tabletop Baseball. If you want to play that one and you've seen videos, just email me at onbasebaseball@gmail.com, and I will send you over version 3, and you can play Yaya Tabletop Baseball. I haven't played that for a while, but it's still in development as well. Trying to figure out a few other little things, but the game is playing really well. It's a lot of fun. And I also have Quick Play Baseball that's already out there. Someone purchased that yesterday. So, for $5, you can get an entire season and play it. It's a fast play baseball game that you can play just with a deck of cards and some basic roster sheets. And then On Base and On Base Advanced are on the website as well. The website is onbasebaseball.com. So go there and check out all the different games. Go through this channel. There's lots of videos now for each of the different games that I've created or that I'm in the process of creating. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will get to them pretty quickly, usually. Certainly as quickly as I can. And if you want to start a dialogue about this game in particular or On Base Baseball, if you have any questions about gameplay, certainly hit me up either at the email or here in the comments section. All right, well, that's it here. Atlanta wins 6-3, and that's all for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.